Hello everybody, and welcome to the Empty Nest Teacher channel. If you are new to the channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you have seen a video or two here before, thank you so much for coming back. We don't take anybody for granted. Today, this video is a follow-up to my previous videos for Vlogmas Day 7. Today is December 7th. In my previous videos, I was talking about preparing for my first formal observation. So today, I told you that I was going to have my pre-conference with my principal. So I did have that this morning, and it went well. So of course, I didn't feel like it was going to be, a completely bad situation at all. But because it's my first one, just wasn't sure how it was going to go. I didn't know the format of it, or anything. It's my first one. So basically what happened is that I had to walk my, first of all, I sent my principal the lesson plan that I plan on doing on that day. And my observation is on Thursday, December 9th. So today is Tuesday. I have 2 more days, and it would be my observation. So I basically had to pull up my lesson plan, kind of talk her through how I plan to implement or deliver that lesson plan. I showed you in yesterday's lesson the story, how do you raise a raisin? Well, not a story, it's informational text. And it actually incorporates some poetry. So it incorporates 2 genres. And so I shared with her some of the information from the text itself that will drive, how I plan on delivering the lesson that day. So we went through all of the different parts of the lesson. I talked her through, what I would say, what I anticipate the students would say in different situations. And of course, I noted in certain areas, student response may vary or student answers may vary. And then in places where students should say, give specific answers, I noted that as well. Students should respond, with this, or that. So I tried to be as detailed as possible in terms of what I would say, like I said, what I anticipate students will say, what I'm going to do. So the things that I would do using a Google slide deck, when we would use the text, when we use the read along via YouTube or read aloud via YouTube, when I would stop the read aloud, when I would have them to engage in some collaborative discussion. So I try to be as detailed as possible in that lesson plan. So overall, it went really well. And, I am happy with how the pre-conference went. Thankfully, I have a principal who is an amazing job, and she realizes that because, principals feel the pressure too. Administrative, staff feels the pressure as well. So she's not trying to stress us out on top of the stress that is teaching itself. And so I'm very grateful for that. So we had a conversation about that. She actually started off the meeting, asking me how I was, as a first year teacher, asking me how I was because she knows about the program that I'm in. And then of course, just regular teaching, or maybe some of the school things that were going on. So I appreciated that. It's good to know that your admin does, care about you and does things, or in some cases does not do things in order to help you and in order not to stress you out. So that was, amazing start to the pre-conference meeting. So like I said, went through the lesson plan and just, tried to be specific with what will be said, what will be done, the time frame. So when they are able to engage in collaborative discussion, certain things I might give 60 seconds and I'll have a timer, or certain things I may give, 4 minutes for them to discuss. And so I put those things into the lesson plan. So talking to my supervising teacher or my mentor teacher. I have to get out of the supervising teacher and remember to say mentor teacher. So I did talk to her yesterday, and she took some time out yesterday evening. So again, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. To give me some advice. I was able to share the lesson plan with her. She was able to give me some good advice, give me things to think about, suggestions, and, those really helped me today when, I had to go through the lesson and think about what I was going to specifically do and say. So, like I said, it went over well. And so I enjoyed the conversation with my principal. So at the end, there were a few little tweaks that she suggested. So I was able to quickly note them on that lesson plan, and I highlighted them so that way I put them in the areas, where it needs modification, and highlighted them in yellow so that I can go back to that area and I know what tweaks I need to do between today and tomorrow evening. So I need to, I did my lesson plan in Google Docs. That way, it was just easy to compose it there. And so she could see it. I just, shared it with her. And so it has to be uploaded into our system that we use for observations now. So our district has a new system. It is called eDoctrina. We used to have I can't remember what it was called because this is my first year and I didn't use it that much. It was called my something. But anyway, we have eDoctrina now. So that is the system that everybody, from admin to teacher, everybody, specialists, everybody has to get used to this new system. And eDoctrina is used not just for observations, but we also had to use it for SGMs. I did a video on SGMs, student growth measures. So you can go back and look at that video. So we had to put that information in there when we had the beginning of the year conference with the principal. That information was put in there. Also training. So, PDs, professional development courses, in different sessions. We are now signing up through eDoctrina. So, again, district-wide, this is a whole new system that everybody is learning. And so, it kind of, puts a learning curve in, for everybody, puts a learning curve in the whole situation as a new teacher. But, this is something that, tenured teachers have to also learn. So one of the things, and I need to call one of my teacher friends, one of my coworkers, to find out how to upload my lesson plan into eDoctrina. I don't think that I've seen any directions on that particular piece, but because things can go so haywire sometimes, I may have missed it. So I need to go back through my email, but I know that my teacher friend will be able to help me tomorrow. So I will have to get with her tomorrow. I think I was supposed to call her tonight, but I had a lot of things to do tonight, and I still have a few things because I have a meeting tomorrow that I need to prepare for, a sit meeting I need to prepare for, and I need to upload some documents to be ready for that. Today, I had a day packed full of things, meetings. So we had our grade level planning meeting at 8:15 this morning. Then, of course, school started, classes started. Then during my planning period was when I had my pre-conference meeting. Then at lunch, I had a phone meeting. So I didn't really have the full 30 minutes lunch. And then after school, I had a meeting with my previous PTSO president. I'm still PTSO president at my children's high school. And my son just graduated last week, so I don't have any kids there, but I'm still PTSO president. That might be another video. So I spoke with her about some things that we may need to do, some things we need to address, how we're going to try to get some other parents to stand up at the school, her children have been gone for a few years. The other young lady that helps us, her son graduated a year before my son, so 2020. And then my son graduated last year, May 2021. So none of us currently have children in the school. But of course, that's the school I graduated from. Then all my children graduated from there. So it is near and dear to my heart. So I let the principal know that I will not leave him high and dry. So we had that conversation about some things we need to take care of. And then I had a short phone call with that principal. I still call him my principal. So I have two principals now, the principal from the kids' high school and my, employer, principal, my supervisor principal at the school where I teach. And so we had a little conference call prior to the PTSO parent meeting that was this evening. Actually, just got off of that a little while ago. So it's about 8:30 p.m. now on December 7th. So we just got off of that call and spoke to a number of parents and just updating them on some of the goings on at that school and just giving them information, gave them a chance, question session. They can get some answers from the principal and one of our vice principals who so graciously join us each time we have a meeting. So yeah, today was a long, long day. So I guess it's about 12 hours. So from 8:15 this morning when my my grade level planning meeting started, and it's 8:30 p.m. now. And I still have work to do because I have to prepare for tomorrow's meeting. And I already started prior to my PTSO meeting getting some of the lessons together or posting some of the lessons in Google Classroom for my students for tomorrow. So that is the plus of doing advanced planning, because when you have days like this where, it's just so hectic and you just have meetings, the prior planning that you did, the advanced planning that you did, it's a lifesaver. It's a lifesaver. So, that's why I kind of use my weekends at this moment to do some planning and try to stay ahead. So I'll talk about that another time. I'm not going to keep you long today. This video is not going to be as long as what my videos normally are. And some of you might be happy about that. But anyway, I just wanted to share what happened at the pre-conference today. So like I said, overall, it was a good experience. It was a positive first-time experience. I guess, somebody asked me, well, do you look forward to the observation? Not really. It's not that I look forward to it. It's something that I have to do. I know I have to do. But, I feel like, I'm going to be ready for it. I'm going to be ready for it. Am I worried about it? No, I'm not worried. I've said in previous videos that, I don't like people just watching me. Obviously that's what an observation, that's what happens during an observation or an evaluation. When your principal has to go in and watch you deliver the lesson. They have to watch how well your students or how engaged your students are and how well, you are commanding the classroom management, the physical space. We're talking about the FFT, Framework for Teaching, Danielson's Framework for Teaching. And so the different domains that we will be scored in. So that's one of the big things. My mentor teacher, she's big on that, making sure that we're familiar with the FFT domains that we will be scored on. So, this is today's video. This was today's update. Like I said, it was an extremely long day, and I want to go to sleep. I will endeavor to go to sleep early tonight. I do that sometime and I don't make it. I don't quite make it. Bedtime for me is normally between 12 and 1, sometimes after 1 o'clock. So because it's 8:30 and because I already kind of have my lessons posted for tomorrow or scheduled for posting for tomorrow, I think I might be able to work it out tonight. And if that is the case, I will enjoy that extra rest on tonight. So anyway, thank you, thank you, thank you. If you stayed at the end of this video, I appreciate you staying to listen to how my pre-conference went and all the other extras that I talked about in this video. If you like this video, please hit the like button. Please subscribe to the channel. Please share this video. Again, if this is your first time viewing a video from the Empty Nest Teacher channel, please go back and look at some of the other videos. This channel obviously will be about my teaching journey because this is my first year teaching elementary school. I'm a third grade teacher. But it also will incorporate some empty nesting, some topics that have to do with, me transitioning from supporting my children and being that PTSO, parent that's there and, volunteering all the time and doing everything my kids need me to do. And now, they're off in college, or now, they're out of high school and they're doing their own thing. So we have some things to share. The kids and I have been talking about different videos that we're going to make when they're home on the Christmas or the holiday break, the winter break. They want to come on the channel. So you guys will get to meet them. You guys will get to hear from them. We have kind of been talking about, so I have 3 children. If you don't know, I have twin daughters. You will meet both of them who are 20. So they graduated high school in 2019. My son graduated in May 2021. So he is a freshman in college. So you will get to hear from them, hear more about them. They will give their viewpoint on whatever it is we may talk about that is being discussed. I think 2 out of the 3, we already know what we're going to discuss. 1, I call them stalkers. We'll talk about that too. I don't know how many of you, when you get to the empty nest stage, your children turn around and become your stalkers. So I have 3 stalkers. And so I will introduce you to stalker number 1, stalker number 2, and stalker number 3. And they'll probably see this video and say, "Mommy, why did you call us stalkers on YouTube?" But anyway, stalker number 1 thinks she's going to get over here and take over this channel. She's already coming up with her own plan. So we'll see how that works out. I don't know about all that, but you will get to meet them. So anyway, thank you again for staying for this extended video. Again, please share the channel with anybody else that you know who may be new teachers, or you may be tenured teachers. I just want to share my journey as I transition into a completely different career on the heels of becoming an empty nester. So I hope you enjoy these videos. Again, please go back and look at the other videos. If you have any topics that you would like to discuss, please let me know. My email address is emptynestteacher@gmail.com, and that's only 1 T in between the nest and the teacher. Or comment on this video, comment on any of the videos, and I will make sure that I look at those comments and share my viewpoints or my experience based on whatever it is that you would like to hear. So again, thank you so much. I appreciate you coming to the channel, and I will see you tomorrow for Vlogmas Day 8. Everybody have an awesome night. I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.